All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairland High School at Jim Bailey Field for the start of tonight's game between the visiting Symmes Valley Vikings and the home team Fairland Dragons. For tonight's starting lineups, we'll go with Fairland first, batting first at second base, number 27, Katie Pruitt, batting second at third base, number 18, Brenna Reedy, pitching, number 1, Emily Bowen, number 15. Libby Judge is at first base. McKenna Black will be doing the catching and be DH4 by Haley Lester. Kaylee Salyers at shortstop. Katie Bell in right field. Chloe Vaughnville in left. And Riley Atkins in center. For the Vikings, the leadoff hitter is shortstop, number 17, Desiree Simpson. At third base, hitting second, number 23, Kylie Thompson. In center field, the number 24, Caitlyn Gothard. Doing the pitching for the Vikings, number 15, Savannah Mart. Doing at first base, Emily Estep, number 9. Lauren Wells at second base, number 20. Number 7, Jocelyn Carpenter doing the catching. Number 11, Katelyn Stevenson in right field. And number 5, Kylie Jenkins in left. As the coaches and the umpires meet to get ready to start this game, we will take a break, and we'll be back on the Neighborhood Channel. So it looks like we're ready for the first pitch. Emily Bowen will be on the hill for the Dragons. And up first, number 17, the shortstop, Desiree Simpson. Bowen starts her off with a pitch outside for ball 1. Bowen a little upset with herself there. Always like to start off with a strike, start the game off. Looks in and gets a signal from her wristband. Deals. Fastball for strike 1. Counts 1-1. Got a real breezy day here at Jim Bailey Field. Wind blowing straight in from center field. Straight change, had her out leaning. Crafty senior goes up 1-2. Fastball line drive in right field for a base hit. So we'll mark down Simpson for a base hit. Leadoff batter on first. Nobody out. Next up,
third baseman, number 23, Thompson.
Kylie Thompson steps in, the third baseman. Dragons pull their third baseman in, looking for a bunt. Pitch is low and away for ball 1. Line drive down third baseline foul, evens the count at 1-1. Bowen deals. Fastball up high, fouled back. Brings the count to 1-2. The change up, ground ball to third. The out at second. For the first out of the inning. Good job by the third baseman there, getting the lead runner. Keeping those runners out of scoring position. So 1 away. Thompson now a runner at first. Gets a pitch in the dirt. A change or drop.
Now batting, center fielder, number 24, Gothard.
Brings up number 24, Caitlyn Gothard, the center fielder. Pitch is up. 2-0 on the third hitter for the Vikings. Like Bowen's respecting a little bit of power here, possibly. Change up down in the dirt. Brings the count to 3-0. pitch in there for a called strike. Gothard's got to be sitting on some type of pitch that she really likes here. It's a fastball on the outside corner. She decides to take that. Brings the count full now, 3-2. Possible to see maybe some runners in action here, moving here on this 3-2 pitch. See if Coach Estep wants to do a little bit of that. Changing the dirt for ball 4. Puts runners on first and second with one away. Brings up the pitcher, Savannah Mart.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 15, Savannah Mart.
Mart takes a healthy cut to first pitch. It's fouled straight back.
Now batting the pitcher, Mart.
Bowen takes the signals, throws it in. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 0-2 count here. Bowen tries to take a little more off that outside corner, see if she can get the call. It's a good pitch. 0-2, waste a pitch here. Still in control as a pitcher. Child, straight change got her. She's out there. And rundown situation. Dragons threw that around a little bit too much. Probably should have just got the third out there in the back at first base. The runners advance after the strikeout. So we have 2 away, runners on second and third. And Emily Estep up to bat. Bowen's first pitch is low. Looks down to Coach Estep for the signs. He's wanted to rip one here, he says. Pitches in, fly ball into center field. Falls in for a base hit. 2 runs will score. And Estep with the 2 RBIs with the base hit there. But score 2-0 Symmes Valley.
Now batting second baseman, number 20, Wells.
Big 2-out hit right there for the Vikings. The Dragons outfielders are playing a little bit deep for as hard as the wind's blowing. Nothing will really get hit over their head unless it's really, really hit hard. That is a strong wind coming in straight from center field. Bowen falls behind 2-0 to Wells. Ball hit foul back out of play. And it's count to 2-1. Bowen hits the rosin bag a little bit. Pitch down low. Brings it 3-1. Wells digs in, looking for a good pitch here at 3-1. Gets a pitch off the plate, ball 4. That puts runners at first and second with 2 out now. And it brings up the catcher, Jocelyn Carpenter.
Number 7, Carpenter.
Bowen deals. First pitch strike. Foul ball down to first base, or fair ball down first base line. Judge tags her out to end the inning. So for the Vikings, you have 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 runners left on base. At the end of the top of the first, Symmes Valley 2, Fairland coming to bat. This is the Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back here
Dragons, second baseman, number 27, Katie Pruitt.
for the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the Dragons, the second baseman, number 27, Katie Pruitt. Mark throws the first pitch ball down low. Pruitt looks down to Coach Wilson to get a signal. He gives her a few words of encouragement. She steps back in the box. Mark's pitch, foul back. Brings the count to 1-1. Pruitt toes in. Mark gets a signal. The fastball down the middle, foul back. Brings count to 1-2. Mark's throwing the ball in there really hard right now. Pruitt's trying to get her timed up. One and two delivery. Pitch high and away. Brings count 2-2. Wind up and the pitch. Foul back. Pruitt hanging in there. Mark stayed pretty much the hard stuff so far. I'll be surprised to see a change of some type. Pass foul ball being brought back in. So now we're ready. Pruitt steps back in the box. Mark's pitch. Foul back away again. So Pruitt's hanging tough here. It's about the seventh pitch in the at-bat. That's what you always want your leadoff hitter, making that pitcher work a little extra. Might pay off for you later in the game. Mark's pitch. Pruitt the base, ground ball, base hit up the middle. Nice job of hitting right there. Katie Pruitt hitting the ball right back where it was pitched. So the Dragons have their leadoff runner on. That brings up Brenna Reedy, the third baseman, number 18. First pitch in there for a strike. Mark takes the signal. Here comes the pitch. Fastball fouled down the right field line. Brings the count to 0-2. So far, these Fairland hitters have been a little bit behind. Mart here, trying to catch up. Pruitt finally got her timed up on about the seventh or eighth pitch of the at-bat. Reedy hits a short fly ball in the right field. Nice sliding catch out there by the right fielder. That was Katelyn Stevenson. A nice grab out there. That's the pitcher's best friend. Good solid defense behind her. This brings up the pitcher, Emily Bowen. Emily's a power hitter. Takes first pitch high and away. Ball one. Emily's a member of the Fairland girls golf team as well. Pitch low and away. 2-0 count. Miss Smart has a little bit of respect for Emily. Emily's played this game for a long time. She's well known in all the softball circles here. Let's see if she gives her something to hit. Now pitch away. Gets away from the catcher. Pruitt will move up into scoring position. 3-0 count. Interesting to see if Coach Wilson gives her the green light with one out. She did have the green light there. A little bit tardy on that fastball. I think that pitch was probably off the plate and will be ball 4, but Bowen will take a hack here. So it brings count 3-1. Pitch up and in. Ball 4. And Pruitt advances the third. Pitch gets away. Now the Dragons have runners on first and third with Libby Judge coming up. Saw where Libby signed with Ohio Valley University to play softball. Libby's the first baseman up in the front of the box. We'll challenge this pitcher. She calls time.
Now batting first baseman, Libby Judge.
First pitch, fastball right down the middle. Bowen moves to second base. Unattested. Runners on second and third with one out for the Dragons. Judge hits a fly ball into the center field fairly deep. Should be enough to tag up the runners. Throw comes in. That should score the run. Good job there. Sacrifice fly by Libby. So with 2 outs now, Haley Lester's up. Let's see if Lester can get that big 2-out hit that Symmes Valley got in the first inning from Estep. Haley is DHing for the catcher, McKenna Black. Lester steps in the box. Mark's first pitch is a strike. Mark's ahead of Lester 0-1 here. Fastball, ground ball, shortstop. Shortstop fields it, makes the easy throw in the inning. The ground out 6-3 if you're scoring at home. And the Dragons have 1 run on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base at the end of 1. Symmes Valley 2, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back here at Jim Bailey Field.
Stevenson, right field.
Up first for the Vikings will be number 11, Katelyn Stevenson, the right fielder. Katelyn made a really nice play last inning on a fly ball to right, sliding catch. Bowen starts her off with ball 1. Bowen's pitch up high for a 2-0 count. Ground ball to short. Nice play there. Nice play by the shortstop. For the first out of the inning. Kaylee Salyers went into the hole there and fielded that ball. Made a nice strong throw to first. This brings up the 9-hitter, Kylie Jenkins. Kylie's a left fielder, number 5. Swings at the first pitch. Strike 1. Bowen deals. Another strike, 0-2. Bowen trying not to mess around with a 9-hitter here. She's wanting to try to blow some smoke at her. Challenge her a little bit. There's third pitch for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Bowen. brings up the leadoff hitter, Desiree Simpson, the shortstop.
Now batting, shortstop, number 17, Simpson.
Desiree got a base hit in the first inning. Straight change from Bowen, strike one. Symmes Valley girls seem to be sitting on Bowen's fastball a little bit here, and she's going to all-speed stuff a little bit. Simpson pops it up to Bowen. Bowen makes the catch and end the inning. So for Symmes Valley, we have 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Going into the bottom of the second, your score, Symmes Valley 2, Fairland 1. All right, we are back at Jim Bailey Field for the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8, Kaylee Sayers.
Kaylee Salyers, the shortstop, leading off the inning for the Dragons. Nice wide stance here. Takes a pitch away for ball one. Salyers gets up in there. She's pretty tight to the plate there. Pitch comes in. Nice hack at a fastball there. A little bit up. Foul ball out of play. Brings the count to 1-1. Salyers herself made a nice play last inning on a ball in the hole. Threw the girl out at first base. Little change up there. Something I was looking for there in the first inning from Mart. She throws it to Salyers there. Keeps it down. Salyers just fouls it down third base line. Brings the count to 1-2. Pitch away. She takes a hack at it. The first strikeout for Mart for the game.
Now batting, right fielder, number 19, Katie Bell.
Katie Bell steps in. Katie, a lefty. Bell lines one down the third baseline foul. Mart gets signed, delivers a pitch. Another fastball. It's a little bit tardy on it. Mart jumps ahead 0-2. See if Mart decides to waste a pitch here and see if we can get her to chase something up in the end. Yep, there we go. 1-2 now. General rule in baseball or softball, you get ahead 0-2, you never throw a pitch that is very good for the batter to hit. See if you can't get them to chase something. Oh, that come right back at me. Foul straight back. Count remains 1-2. Thought that one got me, Coach. Bell, nice shot right back up the middle for a base hit in center field. Might be on the sharpest hit ball of the game so far. Brings up the left fielder,
Number 7, Chloe Vaughnville.
Chloe Vaughnville. She's got the number 7 on her back. She plays the number 7 position on the field. Pitch down in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher there. Keep Bell at first base. Brings count to 1-0. Pitches up and away. Vaughnville's up 2-0 on Mart here. Pitch a little bit high, 3-0. Got to figure Coach Wilson's giving her the red light here. Not going to let her swing away 3-0 here. Trying to get a little rally started. The pitch right down the middle. Mark took a little bit off that to make sure she got it across. He's count 3-1. Ground ball down the first base line, fielded by E-Step, I believe. And they turn double play. She make the catch? Yes, she did. For the Dragons, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of 2, Symmes Valley 2, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back here. Started the 3rd inning. The number 2 hitter, Kylie Thompson, up.
Third baseman, number 23, Thompson.
Kylie grounded into a fielder's choice the first inning and scored on E-Step's 2-out hit. Thompson fouls the first pitch back. One of those change up in the dirt for 1-1 count. Ground ball, nice play by the shortstop there, or nice play. Ground out 6-3, first out of the inning. That was Salyers again with a nice play there, ranging to her left. She showed good range going both directions there. Pretty strong arm as well. One away. Hitter is Caitlyn Gothard. Gothard walked last time.
How about in center fielder, number 24, Gothard.
And scored the 2nd run for the Vikings. Bowen throws a nice little change in there. Brings count to 1-1. Bowen goes the change again. It's in the dirt. 2-1 count. Like a little curve there, maybe. Just missed off the outside corner. 3-1 count now on Gothard. Gothard's proven to be a very patient hitter here. Ball 4 outside. Another walk for Gothard. These walks sometimes cause a lot of problems for pitchers.
Number 15, Bart.
The pitcher, Savannah Mart, up now. Savannah was Bowen's first strikeout victim in the first inning. Bowen gets the pitch on the outside corner, called for a strike. Brings the count to 1-1. Change, hit the ground ball, hit shortstop. Raised up a little bit too soon there on that one. Puts runners on first and second with 1 out. And here comes the Vikings hero in the first inning, Emily E-Step. Emily has 2 RBIs already with a base hit. We have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Mays is a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Now ready for the Vikings, number 13, Mays.
Mays is running. Pitch it out and away. 2-0 count.
Vikings, first baseman, number 9, East
Gothard getting a big running lead out there at second base. Like she might be looking to steal a base. He stepped foul to first, or the pitch back. A little change up. Brings the count to 2-1. Runners on first and second. Dragons looking for a ground ball and knock down and get a force out somewhere. Step hits another hard line drive into the gap. That might score 2 there. Step going to second base with a double. Scored 1. Step hit a shot out in the right center field there and drove in another run. Would have probably got both runs in had there been 2 outs with 1 out. That runner on second had to hold until she saw that ball get down. Ground ball short. That was a nice job throwing the runner out there. Wells. The second out of the inning, but it scored the other run. But Wells gets an RBI there. Brings up Jocelyn Carpenter.
Catcher, number 7, Carpenter.
Carpenter grounded out last at bat. Runner on third and 2 out here. The fly ball into center field. He's under it, makes the catch. Center fielder makes the catch, and that ends the inning. For the Vikings, they got 2 runs on a big double by Emily Estep and left 1 runner on base. After the top of the third inning, the score, Symmes Valley 4, Fairland 1. Leading off for the Dragons, at the bottom of the third inning is the center fielder, Riley Atkins. Riley made a nice play there at the end of the inning.
Atkins.
Mark toes rubber for the first pitch of the third inning. It's a fastball in for a strike. Atkins, a 9-hitter for the Dragons. It's a foul ball down the right field line, out of play. So Atkins falls behind 0-2 to Mart. Atkins fouls 1 back. Coach Carroll down there gives some encouraging words, trying to get somebody down there to visit with him at first base. Atkins swings and misses for strike 3. Second strikeout for Mart. The game brings up the top of the order for the Dragons. Second baseman Katie Pruitt. Pruitt had a base hit in the first inning. Ground ball back up the middle. Pruitt hits a fly ball deep center field. Ball is dropped out there in center by the center fielder. But she turns and makes a strong throw into second base and throws Pruitt out. Pruitt kind of hesitated there around the first base there. It might have cost her.
Now batting third baseman, number 18, Brenna Reedy.
Brings up the third baseman, Brenna Reedy. Reedy, the ground ball base hit up the middle. The center fielder has a strong arm. She likes showing it off there. Made a strong throw into first base, but threw it over the first baseman's head, but no one was able to advance there.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Emily Bowen.
So with 2 outs, it brings up the pitcher, Emily Bowen. Bowen with a chance to help her own cause here. Bowen walked in the first inning. First pitch, fastball, foul back. Mark didn't throw Bowen much to swing at. The first at bat. Bowen with the fly ball into center field. Center fielder makes that catch for the third out of the inning. So the Dragons, no runs on one hit, one Symmes Valley error, and one left on base. At the end of 3, Symmes Valley 4, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Leading off the fourth inning for the Vikings, the right fielder, Katelyn Stevenson. Stevenson grounded out her only at bat to the shortstop. Wind up in Bowen's first pitch with a drop ball for a strike. Bowen working pretty quick here. Line drive into center field. Nice play out there by the center fielder for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Jenkins.
Kylie Jenkins, the left fielder, coming up the plate. Kylie was a strikeout victim in the second inning for Bowen. She fouls the first pitch back. Both these teams putting the ball in play. Not a lot of strikeouts in this game. Jenkins with a line drive base hit into left center field, goes to the fence. Jenkins in with the double. Well hit ball there, placed perfectly between the two outfielders.
Shortstop, number 17, Simpson.
So the one out brings up the shortstop, Desiree Simpson. Simpson has a base hit in the first inning. Flied out in the second. Pitch up and in. Count 2-0. Pitch down the dirt. Ball gets away from the catcher. Jenkins advances to third. Good job by Jenkins on her toes, anticipating something like that. It's a runner on third base with one out. A 3-0 count on Simpson. Vikings looking for a big inning here. Ground ball to short. Nice play by shortstop to get the outs. She gets the RBI for Simpson. Driving in Kylie Jenkins.
Now batting third baseman, number 23, Thompson.
So with two out, nobody on, brings up the third baseman, Kylie Thompson. Kylie bangs a base hit in center field and gets away from the center fielder. Hustling into second base. So it's a base hit with an error on center fielder to give her to second base with two outs. Brings up the center fielder, Caitlyn Gothard. Caitlyn has walked both at bats.
Now batting center fielder, number 24, Gothard.
First pitch in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He's got to 1-1. Gothard been pretty patient in the box. She kind of chased one there a little bit. A little eager, wanting to take a swing. Ball down in the dirt brings count 2-1. Gothard, a 3-hitter in the Vikings lineup, probably has some pretty good power. Pitch is fouled back. He's counted 2-2. Bowen looking for a big strikeout here in the inning. Pop fly into short. Nice play by the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning. The Vikings get 1 run on 2 hits and 1 runner left on base. Your score at the top of the 4th inning, it's Symmes Valley 5, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We are back here at Jim Bailey Field in the bottom of the 4th inning, leading off the Dragons. First baseman Libby Judge. The Dragons need to get a little momentum going here, change the outlook of this game, get some base runners going, and get a couple runs here. Down 5-1. Judge hit a sacrifice fly for the only RBI of the game for the Dragons in the 1st inning. Mart's pitched in for a foul ball straight back. Evens the count 1-1. Judge with a line drive base hit in the left field. That's the start the Dragons are looking for.
The DH, number 20, Haley Lester.
Brings up Haley Lester, the DH. Haley grounded out 6 to the shortstop in the 1st inning, 6-3. Lester hits a line drive into right field. That's down for a base hit. Judge rounds second base and gets thrown out by the right fielder for the 1st out of the inning. Base running snafu there for the Dragons.
At the plate, shortstop, number 8, Kaylee Sires.
Down 4, had a big inning, possibly a big inning going there. That's going to hurt. Runners on 1st and 2nd. We have a timeout here. Umpire and the coaches are going over the lineup cards. I think they're looking at the number on Lester and see if it matches the lineup card. Doesn't match, I believe that Miss Lester will be called out. The umpires are coming over to talk to Coach Wilson. Trying to listen in and see what they're saying here. Too windy for me to really hear. Coach Wilson's pleading his case. by body language, it doesn't look like it's going to rule in favor of the Dragons here. Now we're consulting the official book here. And she is called out. Lester will be taken off the field. That will be the second out of the inning for the Dragons. What was a real promising inning now has turned into a tough luck situation. Coach Wilson's wanting another explanation. So, with 2 outs now, brings up the Dragon shortstop, Kaylee Salyers. Kaylee was Mart's first strikeout victim in the second inning. First pitch inside. The Vikings kind of probably had that under their hat because that was not the first time Haley batted, but she grounded out the first time. So as a coach, you save that until they reach base, and then you pull it out. So that pitch was high and away. Brings the count to 2-0. Haley takes pitch down low. 3-0 count now. Pitch right down the middle. Well, a few times I've seen Mart hit the middle of the plate. She's been working the corners pretty well. A base hit into right field. Kaylee Salyers puts the runner on first with 2 outs. The Dragons could have had the bases loaded at minimum there.
Right fielder, number 19, Katie Bell.
Without some tough luck in this inning. So 2 out brings up Katie Bell, the right fielder. Bell got a base hit. Her last at bat. Ground ball to short. Kind of bobbled there. Everybody's safe.
Now batting, center fielder, number 7, Chloe Vaughnville.
Chloe Vaughnville steps up, center fielder. That's 4 straight runners reach for the Dragons, and they've only got somebody on second base. Mart's pitch is inside. Vaughnville grounded it into a fielder's choice to the first baseman, who turned it through to second for double play in the second inning. Vaughnville shows bunt a little bit there. Let's count 2-0. There's the old pull the third baseman in, steal the bag. A little bit risky with 2 outs. Work this time for the Dragons. Vaughnville walks on 4 straight. They'll load the bases. Well, this really looks like it could have been a really big inning for the Dragons. They have yet to put anyone. Dragons have sent 5 batters to the plate. They've yet to get anyone out. They haven't given up a run yet. This brings up the 9-hole hitter, Riley Atkins, center fielder. Riley was a strikeout victim last time.
For the Dragons, center fielder, number 11, Riley Atkins.
So 2 down, bases loaded. Dragons needing a couple runs here. Pull back into this game. Pitch is low and away. Ball 1. It's 5 straight balls from Mart. There's a strike. Even to count 1-1. Every pitch, these Symmes Valley girls are moving the backup bases. It's looked really good. Line drive to right field, fielded by the right fielder for the 3rd out of the inning. For the Dragons, they have no runs on 3 hits, 3 runners left on base. Your score after 4 complete, Symmes Valley 5, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Okay, we are back here at Jim Bailey Field, and the Dragons have elected to go with the pitching change.
Now pitching for the Dragons.
Kaylee Salyers on the hill.
Kaylee Salyers.
Excuse me, in between the circle. Old baseball coach has a hard time with that sometimes. And leading off for the Vikings, the pitcher, Savannah Mart.
At the plate.
At the plate, number 15, Mart.
Savannah has struck out and reached on a shortstop. Salyers' first pitch is down low for a ball. Second pitch down low as well. And Salyers walks her on 4 straight. Fairland's given a few walks this game. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th walk of the game for the Dragons.
How about in the first baseman, number 9, Eastep.
Ellison.
Ellison is a pinch runner.
Emily Eastep, the pitcher, is up the first baseman is up. Only has 3 RBIs on the night with a single and a double. Salyers struggling to find the plate a little bit here. There's a good pitch. Foul back. Count 2-1 here. E-step hits the line drive down the right field line. Well, she's had a day today at the plate. E-step with the double down the right field line. Perfectly placed line drive. Hard hit ball, another RBI.
Now at the plate, second baseman, number 20, Wells.
Brings up the second baseman, Lauren Wells. Lauren has walked and grounded out to short. Has 1 RBI. Pitch down 1-1. Sawyer's pitch on the inside corner brings count to 1-2. Pitch kind of surprised Wells a little bit. She's in there tight on the plate. Come in underneath their hands. Good pitch. That pitch is fouled back. Count stays 1-2. Nobody out. E-step on second in the top of the 5th. Ball's hit deep down the right field line in foul territory. It is a foul, falls for a foul ball. Sawyer's pitch down low for ball. Evens count 2-2. Another ball down the right field line, curving foul again. 2 balls down the right field line at about the same spot. Sawyer's thrown a lot of fastballs here. Well, she has a changeup in her repertoire. Fastball up. Catcher hangs on the foul tip for strike 3. Her first strikeout of the game.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Carpenter.
Next up's Jocelyn Carpenter, catcher. Carpenter flew out to center and grounded out. First pitch swinging, foul ball hit out of play. Pitch inside for ball 1. Brings count 1-1. Ball in on the hands. Fouled off. 1-2. That pitch almost got her hand as she swung and hit it there. Ground ball right back up the middle, in for a base hit. E-step around third, throw to the plate. Not in time. Carpenter trying to go to third, and she is put out there. Good throw by the catcher. Good throw out. For the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, number 11, Stevenson.
Brings up the right fielder, Katelyn Stevenson. Stevenson's grounded out and flied out to center. Her 2 at bats. Pitch in for a foul back. Brings count to 1-1. in. 2-1. Another pitch inside. 3-1 the count. Stevenson took a nice healthy cut there. It's count full. Full count. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Ball grounded foul down the third base line. Pitch inside corner for strike 3. So the Vikings get 2 runs on 2 hits and nobody left on base. After the top of the 5th inning, the score, Symmes Valley 7, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back at Jim Bailey Field for the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Dragons is Katie Pruitt. Katie has a base hit in her first at bat and reached on an error in the 3rd inning and was thrown out at second base, trying to stretch it. So down 7-1. Dragons need some base runners here in these next 3 at bats. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Pruitt, it's a ground ball to second base. It was second baseman and throw to first for the first out of the inning.
Now batting third baseman. Number 10, Brenda Reed.
Next up, Brenna Reedy. Reedy is flew out to right and reached on a base hit. Takes first pitch away. Fly ball down the right field line. Second baseman's over. Makes a nice running catch on the play there.
Now batting for the
Now batting for the Dragons. Shortstop, number 15, Emily Bowen.
And now brings up Emily Bowen, the shortstop. Emily has walked and flew out to center field. Her 2 at bats. Bowen takes first pitch high. Ball 1. Pitch away, ball 2. Let's see, with 2 outs here if Mark wants to challenge her. Pitch away. Brings the count 2-1. Pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. Brings the count 2-2. But it's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder over. Oh, wind got it and blew it over. Ball stretches out into a double. It's one of them tough plays. Left-handed hitter hit the ball down the left field line. Tends to slice away from the left fielder.
Now batting for the Dragons. First baseman, number 13, Libby Judge.
So 2 away brings up the first baseman, Libby Judge. Libby has the Dragons' lone RBI with the sacrifice fly and got a base hit as well in the 4th inning. Pitch down in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher blocking there. Hold Emily at second base. A 1-0 count. Judge with a nice hack there. Fouled it back. Pitch away. Brings the count 2-1. Another pitch away, 3-1 count. One thing Mark doesn't want to do here is give up some free passes. Give the Dragons some free base runners. Good pitch there. But you took a little bit off that one. Judge a little bit in front. Brings count 3-2 with 2 out. Ball 4. Ball gets away from the catcher. Bowen will advance to third. Brings up Haley Lester.
Now batting the DH, number 20, Haley Lester.
Haley grounded out in the 1st inning. Got a base hit in the second at bat. And was called out because of a wrong number on the scorecard the umpire had. Haley with a ground ball smashed right back to the pitcher. Nice play by Mark. She throws the first in the inning. For the Dragons, no runs on 1 hit. And 2 runners left on base. Through 5, your score, Symmes Valley 7, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back, and leading off for the Vikings is Kylie Jenkins. Kylie reached on a double in her last at bat after striking out in her first. Pitch is inside. Foul ball. Kind of interesting there. If I had that straight down on her follow through, hit it again. Not sure I've seen that in a long time. Brings the count 2-1. Fouled straight back. Brings the count to 1-2. Ground ball down third base line, rolled foul. So Jenkins hanging in there with a couple foul balls. Foul down the first base line this time. Straight back. 3 straight foul balls. Soft pop at the middle infield. Judge makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Now at shortstop, number 17, Simpson.
Now we're back to the top of the order. Desiree Simpson up. Simpson is 1 for 3 on the day. Foul straight back. Beautiful, sunny, 70-degree day here in Proctorville. Sayers jumps ahead 0-2 on Simpson. The line drive back up into center field for a falls for a base hit.
Now batting third baseman, number 23, Thompson.
Brings up Kylie Thompson. Kylie is 1 for 2 on the day with a base hit in the 4th inning. Now a swinging bunt there. Third baseman throws first and makes the out. Nice play there by the third baseman.
Now batting center fielder, number 24.
Simpson moves up to second base. Brings up the center fielder, Caitlyn Gothard. Caitlyn's walked twice and grounded or flew out to shortstop. It's a fly ball into right field. Falls down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. Gothard's going for 3. She's in standing up. So a triple and an RBI for Gothard. Drives in Simpson.
Now batting.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Mark.
Brings up Savannah Mart. Mart hits a slow roller back to the pitcher. Throws to first. Get the out at the end of the inning. So, end of the top of the 6th. Symmes Valley has 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. Your score, Symmes Valley 8, Fairland 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Leading off the 6th inning for the Dragons is the pitcher, Kaylee Sayers. Kaylee is 1 for 2 on the evening. Martin has pitched a really good game going in here in the bottom of the 6th. Challenging these Fairland hitters. Keeping them off the bases and off the free passes. Always a key to a pitcher's success. Not a lot of strikeouts. Only had 2 strikeouts on the evening. Ball popped out of play. Brings the count to 2-1. Change up high. 3-1 now. Dragons looking for that leadoff hitter on base. Try to get something going. Get a little rally started here. Sayers turns on that one. Hits it well foul down the left field line. We have full count. Sayers smashes one down the third base line, but just a hair foul. Vikings third baseman is playing right on top of the line. Taking away doubles here. With the slow roller down the third base line. It's be a tough play. Nice play there by the third baseman. Slow roller.
The right fielder.
Third baseman charges it well. Come up with a strong arm. Brings up the right fielder, Katie Bell. Katie has reached in both of her at bats. First time inning with correct second inning she had a base hit, and she reached into fourth on an error. Pitch up and away, or up and in. I'm sorry. 2-0. Up 3-0. Pitch up and in, ball 4. So Bell reaches on a walk, 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, left fielder, number 7, Chloe Vaughnville.
Starting to see, wonder if maybe Miss Marta is getting a little bit tired. She threw quite a few pitches to Sayers. Eventually got her to ground out. And she threw 4 straight balls to Katie Bell.
Number 5, Haley Carpenter.
Reach down and start firing that thing in there. Up next for the Dragons, the left fielder, Chloe Vaughnville. Chloe is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Chloe asks for time, steps out. Chloe looks to bunt. Base is stolen. Not sure what the umpire called that, but that was a ball or a strike. Called it a ball, so it's 1-0 is the count on Vaughnville. Oh, Vaughnville squares the bunt again. Ball in the dirt. Pulls the bat back, and it's 2-0. Vaughnville did a little skipping a little rope there. Get away from that one. Pulled the third baseman in again. Pitch is up, 3-0. 7 straight balls from Mart here. Ball 4, ball gets in the dirt. I think you're probably going to see Coach Eastep take a little time out here maybe and go out there and try to settle her down.
Now at the plate,
Dragons
number 11, Riley Atkins.
Dragons have runners on first and third with 1 out, and center fielder Riley Atkins is up. Riley's 0 for 2 on the day. A little bit surprised there. She was swinging after 2 straight walks. First pitch, she fouled that one straight back. Vaughnville takes second base. Unattested. So runners on second and third for the Dragons with one out. 1-1 count. Two and one now. Mark's still struggling a little bit to find the strike zone. Three and one. This has to be a really good pitch right here. Ball four. So that's 3 straight walks by Miss Mart to load the bases.
Now batting second baseman.
Here comes Coach E-Step. That was one batter too early. Take your time right here. Just kind of calm her down. Say, hey, we got this. We're in good position here. Get us a ground ball. Strikeout. Let's make a pitching change. So coming in is the second baseman, Lauren Wells. Pitcher and Wells and Martin just switch positions.
Now pitching for the Vikings, number 20, Wells. Now playing second base for the Vikings, number 15, Barton.
So Wells comes in. He'll be facing the top of the Dragons order with the bases loaded and one out. Dragons have left 7 runners on the bases in the first 5 innings. Not able to get that clutch 2-out hit to score those runs. So we have 1 out here, and Katie Pruitt stepping up. Katie is 1 for 3 on the day. Pruitt squares, takes the first pitch down in the dirt. Ball 1. Looks like Pruitt's going to make her throw a strike here before she takes a swing. Good idea with the new pitcher. Ball 2. Catcher Carpenter trying to give some encouraging words to Miss Wells. Ball 3. Symmes Valley pitcher struggling to find the zone right now. There's a strike. Brings the count to 3-1. Pitch in for a strike, brings the count to full. So 3-2, 1 out. Vikings infield's pulled in. There's a line drive, base hit into center field. That'll score 1. Wisely, Coach Wilson holds her up. Don't want anybody throw it out to plate right now. You got a rally started. Pruitt gets the RBI. Base is still loaded with 1 out. Brings up Brenna Reedy. Reedy is 1 for 3 on the day. That single in the 3rd inning. Pitch up and away. Down 6. Bases loaded. Just looking for another base hit. Keep this thing going a little bit. He shows bunt, takes a swing. Brings the count to 1-1. Vikings infield still in. 6-run lead. I think he'd be back getting the out. They elect to play it in. Foul ball back out of play. Brings the count to 1-2. Right now, I don't think I'd give up a run for an out. Another foul ball back. And we are out of softballs, so we have to get some balls out of the dugout. Coach Carl Bowen tosses one in. Always count on Carl to step up for us. Whoa, pitch gets away from her. Made Coach Gorby jump over here beside me. He's been hitting the head with a few balls in his life, so. I believe that brings the count to 2-2. There's the big out they were looking for.
Now batting for the Dragons, shortstop, number 15, Emily Bowen.
Brings up Emily Bowen. Bases loaded, 2 out. Outfitters take a couple steps back. Pitch up, ball 1. This is probably the hit of the Dragons going up in this situation. Senior, very experienced softball player. Bone takes a healthy cut, brings the count to 1-1. Vikings still covering the lines pretty solid here, trying to take away the doubles. Pitch up and in, 2-1. Pitch up and away. Oh my. He's in there. A little bit of a risky play there for the Dragons, but it paid off. Coach Wilson elects to send the runner to score. Clean up hitter up. Or 3 hitter up, correction. 2 out. Better make sure you get there. That was a no-brainer there, ball 4. Don't give her anything to hit.
Now batting, first baseman, number 13, Libby Judge.
Brings up Libby Judge. Libby is one for 1 on the day with a sacrifice fly the first inning, a walk, and a base hit. Takes a healthy cut to first pitch, fouls straight back. The base is loaded, 2 out. Dragons trying to rally. Pitch up and away. Count to 1-1. Dragons scored 2 runs in the inning. a little up. She takes a hack at it. She knows what she did there. Chastising herself a little bit. Brings the count to 1-2. Pitch up. Good idea. Tried again. She went after that last one. Same location. See if she chases it again. Brings the count to 2-2. Full count here. Runners should be moving here. Full count. What we used to call an action pitch. Something's going to happen here. Pitch called, strike 3. In the inning for the Dragons. The Dragons inning have 2 runs on 1 hit and 3 runners left on base. At the end of 6, it's Symmes Valley 8, Fairland 3. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we're back for the top of the 7th. Leading off the top of the 7th is Emily Eastep. Emily's been the big hero for the Vikings tonight with 3 solid hits, a single, a double, and a triple. No, single, a double, and a double. With 4 RBIs, I believe. 3-0 here on the batter. Pitches in for a strike. 3-1. Eastep chases one up a little bit. 3-2. Something all coaches say on 3-1 counts. Take your pitch. You got 2 pitches to pick one of them. She kind of chased a little bit there. But she pays it back off with a smash into center field off the fence. Eastep makes a turn. That's a real long single out of it. What a day for that young lady. 4 for 4.
Now batting the pitcher, number 20, Wells. Now running for the Vikings, number 3, Ellison.
Put in a pitch runner for the first baseman. Brings up Lauren Wells. Lauren is 0 for 2 on the day with a RBI. First pitch swing and a miss. Move up to second base on the pass ball. Nobody out. The Vikings have a runner on second. Wells hits a pop up to third base. Foul territory. She makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings up the catcher, Jocelyn Carpenter.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Carpenter.
Jocelyn's 1 for 3 on the evening. Made contact all 3 times. First pitch is away for ball 1. Foul straight back. Brings the count to 1-1. Line drive back to the pitcher for the second out.
How about the right fielder, number 11, Stevenson?
Brings up the right fielder, Katelyn Stevenson. Stevenson's 0 for 3 on the evening. Made a couple really nice plays out in right field to save some runs. She hits a line drive into left field for a base hit, and it gets away from the left fielder. That will score pitch runner. And Stevenson advances to second on the air in left field.
Now batting left fielder, number 5, Jenkins.
And that brings up the non-hitter, Kylie Jenkins. Kylie's 1 for 3 on the evening with a double. Kylie's a swing and a miss on the first one. Pitch fouled straight back. 0-2 count. Pitch is fouled off. A lot of aggressive swings up there. 3 straight pitches. Another foul. Sire decides to try to work her away and see if she'll chase after that. Jenkins holds off. Brings the count to 1-2. And she finally gets her on a fastball away to end the inning. For the Vikings, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. Your score, Symmes Valley 9, Fairland 3. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So here we are, bottom of the 7th. Dragons needing 6 runs to tie this up. And leadoff hitter is Haley Lester. Haley is 1 for 3 on the evening. First pitch low, ball 1. So Lester starts with a walk.
Now batting the pitcher, number 8, Katelyn Stevenson.
The pitch runner will come in for Lester.
Now running for Lester, number 6, Zoe Roberts.
Zoe Roberts will be running for Lester. Brings up the pitcher, Kaylee Sayers. Sayers holds up, pitch up. 1-0. Sayers, the fly ball in the shallow right, wind's really shoving that thing. Right fielder makes a nice catch. That's Stevenson again. The first out of the inning.
Now batting Lester, number 19, Katie Bell.
Brings up Katie Bell, right fielder. Left-handed hitting Bell is 1 for 2 on the evening. Reached base twice, all 3 times, scored 1 run. Pitch on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Well, the soft liner second. Saturday done a nice job, and the double play is turned right there to end the ball game.
Final score is Symmes Valley 9, Fairland 3.
And your final, Symmes Valley 9, Fairland 3. For Fairland, you had 3 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. And for Symmes Valley, you had 9 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors. Thank everyone for watching the game this evening. 2 fine softball teams, well coached. And thank you for watching the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. See you next time.